Hey, Ty, Tony Zarella, Cleveland, CBS. A couple of your players, including Kyle Korver, have talked about feeling absolutely no pressure coming in because of being a big underdog. Your experience as a player, does that play out? Can that help?
I mean, you shouldn't feel pressure anyway. I mean, you go out, compete. If you're prepared, you understand what's at stake. So just go out and give everything you have, and then you live with the results.
Joe in the fourth row there.
Joe Barton, Cleveland.com. Ty, as you know, the team released this morning that Kevin was available to play. I'm asking you to confirm that he's going to play and start tonight.
Yes, sir.
Next question over here in the third row.
Coach Ryan Leong, Associated Press Radio Network. Since Kevin is playing, he hasn't played in a while due to the concussion protocol. What kind of minutes restriction will we have him on?
No minute restriction.
Jason up here in the front.
Well, I don't know if you want to talk starting lineup and all that. Are you going to stick with Tristan as your starter, or
Yes.
so same lineup as always?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
On the right side, in the middle. Go ahead.
Chris Haynes, ESPN.com. Coach, can you loosen up there a little bit?
I don't like it. I feel very uncomfortable right now.
That was it. That's all I had.
Any other questions for Coach? Over here in the front row.
Coach Bruce McGowan from KCBS. Just curious, Steve was talking about how much he enjoys the experience of the finals. How about you? Obviously different as a coach than as a player. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Which part? Players or coach?
As a coach.
Oh, I mean, the journey's not over, but as a coach, going through the long season and, injuries and guys in and out and trades and all the different situations, and to end up at the end of the season being one of the two teams left playing, is a big accomplishment. So it's just gratifying to get to this point, especially when you have guys like Jeff Green and guys who signed, took less money to come here to try to win a championship, and to be in their first finals, it makes it all worth it. So that's probably it.
All the way in the back.
Bill Livingston, Cleveland.com. Ty, do you have any comment on LeBron's shorts suit?
No comment.
Marla, fourth row.
Marla Ridenour, Akron Beacon Journal. Kevin, I'm sure Kevin was, disappointed not to play in Game 7. Do you get a sense of his determination or a sense of, how he feels about tonight?
Yeah, I think he's excited. He was happy for the guys that they pulled him along because he was out and wanted to play in Game 7, but from a concussion protocol he couldn't. So he's very excited. His approach has been great the last couple of days, so I'm excited for him.
Dave.
Dave McMenamin, ESPN. Ty, it's been a feast or famine postseason for George Hill, up and down postseason for George Hill. How much of a wild card factor is he for you guys headed into the series?
He's a big factor. When he's playing well, when he's aggressive, attacking the basket, our team changes. And we need him to play with that pace and speed, attacking the basket, taking his open shots. And when he's scoring the basketball, being aggressive, we're a different team.
Joe on the right side.
What do you remember about Quinn Cook?
I thought he was a good player. I always thought he was very solid, could shoot the basketball, can play pick and roll, can run pick and roll. Just from my experience having him, I think Coach Black was coaching then when he came into training camp. But, he gave it his all. He tried so hard. Sometimes he made mistakes, and he was, mad at, certain plays, certain possessions. But overall, just a great offensive player, can do multiple things: shoot the basketball, run pick and roll, catch and shoot, shoot it off the dribble, and got a little speed and pace to his game.
You, in a situation like this, do you just look at him and you're happy that he found a place and he's in the finals, or do you say, why didn't this work out for us?
No, very happy. Very happy. And he's had a couple of teams he's been on that he didn't make the team, but I've always thought he was a good player. Being a D-League, most valuable player down there a couple of times, and I've always liked him. And I'm glad he's got a chance, an opportunity to come to a championship caliber team where he's played minutes, played in the playoffs, and so I'm just happy for him.
Janie in the back left.
Tyronn, Janie McCauley from the Associated Press. How might it help others that you've revealed you were dealing with anxiety, and how much courage did it take to talk about that, right now on the final stage, and how might it help others?
To be honest, I messed up. I understand that there's a lot of different people that reached out, since yesterday, I guess, and told me they experienced some of the same things. But I mean, the biggest thing is that I feel great, and talking to my doctor, one of my happy places is the playoffs. So that's a good thing. So I do feel great, though.
Fifth row on the right.
Michael Pina, Vice Sports. Ty, how important do you anticipate Rodney Hood being in this matchup?
We'll see. Just looking at some of the games he played when he was in Utah, he was one of the guys who can go get a basket and score against their switches. And so we'll take a close look at that.